Ladies and gentlemen, from the Kennedy Center to the Fox Theater, one of the world's most captivating storytellers is Awele Mekeba.
Feels like home. I always feel welcome and connected to the community. There is a deep appreciation and love of story in McCook. The community comes out in full support for not just the storytellers you bring in, but the local storytelling that happens here, the poetry.
Especially good with horses. Now, his mama said he loved to sing when he worked. He would sing about pistols and rifles and knives. Oh, he would sing about bandits and thieves. Ooh, and the murder. She just knew that boy was going to go bad, the wrong direction. Why, so impressed when the Civil War broke out, he took him to fight right with him. And that's where in his story something terribly went wrong. Now some say it was over cards. They were playing a game. Something went awry. Words were exchanged. Things escalated. And with those words being exchanged, a push and a shove.
Looking up at another high rise, can't believe this is my life. Trying to catch a cab on a busy street.
Oh, going to the sea as a child. She remembered how she insisted on wearing her boots and how she stood and listened to the water crashing on the rocks. She remembered. And then she picked up that egg. It was still warm. She remembered being at her aunt's house and her and sister finding 2 tiny speckled eggs in the garden. And she picked up the middle, and it reminded her of her father. As the children began to sing, everybody drank palm wine, and everybody was happy. He said, now I want to tell you a story.
And then the children's telling. I think I've had the pleasure of doing the children's concert in the park, doing adult telling, being in the museum.
I'll be yo-yo, I'll be yo-yo, I'll be yo-yo, be yo-yo, be yo-yo-yo-yo-yo. He had never heard his name in a song before. Ow! 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 And then he did it super duper fast. Bobby Yo-Yo, wow, he fell flat.
Because the sun made it possible for them to live. They were too old to work, but he worked at the mill. And he used to handle a huge band saw. Every day he would get up, he would walk to the mill, and late at night, walk back home. I wish for 200 pounds, and it turned and he dropped. He's dead. What? No. Dead? My child? No!
My father used to tell stories to me when I was a little girl, and he would say, you're not going to read this story in a book, and your teacher's not going to tell it to you, because people don't talk about this part of history.
He looked at Brother Possum. Now my mama told me, my daddy told me, even my big mama, my teachers at school told me, don't ever trouble with trouble, unless trouble you. This is a story that's not going to be in your textbook. Teachers aren't even going to tell you about it. But it's about history, and you need to know it. Wake up, girl. We're down south. Get up, girl! Oh, man, I was in a good sleep. But I would sit up and clean out my eyes and look out the windows and, whoa, we were really in Mississippi.